English with Deck.
Okay guys, I hope everyone is enjoying themselves and having a fantastic morning, fantastic evening, whatever time of day or night it is. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves. And I mention these kind of things a lot, but it's always important to reinforce these ideas, and it's so important just to appreciate the little things in life. This morning, for example, it started off like any other Saturday. I had my early morning classes, then did a podcast episode, and then after that, a little different to normal. I would normally go running. However, this morning, after a bit of a late night last night, I decided just to go back to bed for an hour. So I did that, slept a bit. Woke up, feeling fresh as a daisy. Day's a good one, let's get it done kind of thing. And then went downstairs, and today's a pretty hectic, in fact, this morning is a pretty hectic morning, simply because my daughter, the eldest daughter, has just started elementary school, as I'm sure some of you are aware. And in Japan, how they do it, I think some other countries as well, and not to my knowledge in England, but in Japan, when they start elementary school, there are days when you can come and view a class kind of thing. You sit in with the class. And this is one of them days, as it's the first grade, the first year one. It's a bit longer than it would normally be. So as I understand it, it would normally only last 1 hour. However, today there's like an extra meeting for the parents as well on top of that. So it's a bit of a long one. So my wife is currently in that PTA, parents meeting. I don't think she wants to join the PTA per se. But anyway, because of that, I'm just ambling around a beautiful area with my youngest daughter. We are currently in, it's basically a big patch of dirt, but it's surrounded by, how to describe it? It's stepped walls, okay? So it's like a terraced walls. Now, where this is actually a big ground. To the left of me, there is a football ground, which also works as a running track and baseball field. And then where I'm stood right now is an open area of the ground, which is used for parking, etc. And then in front of me, there are the walled terraces, and on the flat level of the terrace is a little grassy area on each level, and that is where people can sit, have a picnic, just relax. Or at festival time, people put a little marquee, a little tent, gazebo, if you will, there to sit and enjoy the festival in this particular area. Now anyway, back to enjoying the little things. Well, this morning, like I said, it started as any other. However, me and my wife, as many couples do, had a little bicker, a little squabble, if you will. Now, why are you sharing your personal things, Deck, you may think? I'm not going to go into details, but I just want you to know, sometimes these things happen. And life is stressful, life can be rushed, especially when you are living with another person or dealing with another person, people think differently. And rest assured, it was nothing serious, just a little, just the regular squabble between a married couple. So nothing, rest assured, in the heat of the moment, maybe a few things get said, but nothing serious, of course. Anyway, in the aftermath of that, there's a bit of a lull in energy. People feel maybe a bit disheartened, or maybe just reflect on what was said or not said. And anyway, fast forward to this point now. After watching my daughter in her class, and after going for a little walk with my youngest, sitting down on one of those walled terraces, enjoying a little snack, just a little cracker with her, and now continuing our little stroll back towards my eldest daughter's school, You know, it really does bring home how important it is just to appreciate the little things. Life is not always easy. There will be ups, there will be downs, there will be arguments, there will be squabbles. Great word there, squabble. A squabble is like not an argument, not like squabble is like if that makes sense. Kind of like a very low-key argument. And as you can probably hear, I am currently walking with my youngest, and she's just chattering away in her little baby language. She is one, though. Anyway, I did just upload a little image to my coffee page of me and her. Of course, you know, from the behind, so very action, not action shottish, you know, but I did just upload a picture of us enjoying our snack, just to put this into perspective for you. And I will also upload a little video, only a few seconds, of the walled terraces, just to give you a visual picture of what they look like. Now we are heading back towards the school, so I think I will sign off for now. And as always, have a lovely morning, a wonderful evening, and wherever you are, whatever you are doing, keep studying. Okay guys, see you in the next one. Bye.